Yo, Hall of Famer, boxing Hall of Famer Tim Desert Storm Bradley, what's going on? Hey, I'm again on my morning walk, workout slash jog slash workout. Hey, man, I'm up to an hour and a half. I'm already running. I'm jogging about 45 minutes now. That endurance is starting to kick in little by little. Muscle memory is a real thing, you know. Recovery is a little different though with age. I'm not gonna lie, it takes me a little bit more time. I gotta push myself mentally to go the next day. I'll be sore as hell, but you know, I got to do what I got to do, right? Because the battle is with me. Remember that. Every day you wake up in the morning, the battle ain't with your opposition. The battle's with you, all right? When you're on the battlefield, bro, you the only one up in there, man. You feel me? And you in there with another man. And he's battling against himself and you at the same time. But the battle's always with you. Always remember that. You know, can you be the best version of yourself today, right? Anyways, hey, look, man. Again, I'm here to talk about that small ring. You know, you got to understand that for years, been doing television for 8 years, man. And I've been preaching to the promoters, you know, about shrinking the ring, you know. The reason for that is because, you know, being on the TV side of things, we want high ratings and we want to see action. That's what we want to see. We want to see action. And, you know, it's really hard not to have action when you have a smaller ring. You know, you're going to have action. You're going to have more exchanges. You know, you're going to have more encounters, more entanglements, you know, because of the smaller surface area of the ring. So I remember like being in Florida. I think it was Kissimmee, Florida. I remember being in Canada where they had small rings. And let me tell you something. That small ring, you're going to get action. Yeah. Less space to move. Less space to hide. You're going to see real skill and abilities with a smaller ring. You know, a lot of these guys been fake boxing. That's what they've been doing. Fake boxing. You know, they just using the space, but they not on really have true, real skill. Well-rounded boxers, right? The skill in the game has definitely diminished. There's some guys that's catching it on to the nuance of the sport. There are, you know. Keyshawn is one of them. All right. Shakur got a nice inside game too. He does. Got a nice control game on the inside as well. However, and Crawford and so on and so forth, right? There's some guys that really understand the sweet science, man, and they're well-rounded oiled machines. So, you know, of course, you know, a lot of guys are complaining and saying that, oh man, that's gonna favor the pressure fighter. That's gonna favor the pressure fighter. Well, that's why smaller rings were invented. You know, back in the days when the mob was running boxing. I mean, smaller rings were invented because of that. You know, let's trap the boxer. Of course, absolutely. But I always say, if you can box, it don't matter the ring area. As long as both of y'all are in there, right? It don't matter. It's about skill. That's what boxing's about. It's about skill. Of course, it's about will, toughness. You know, you got to have grit. And you're going to have all those elements when you get in that smaller ring. Yeah. Forget that Tom and Jerry crap. Forget all of that. Shrink the ring. The standard ring size should be 20 by 20. Standard ring size should be 20 by 20. That's perfect. That doesn't favor either guy. That's just about skill. You know how to cut off the ring, or you don't know how to cut off the ring. You know how to box, or you don't know how to box. You know, the pressure fighter will be able to trap the boxer on the ropes, or should be able to, you know. So that's the standard size. That should be standard for any championship fight. You know, I believe that is the standard for Vegas. 20 by 20. But if you want to get a little crazy, Turkey a la sheep, because I know you like crazy. You talk about having events in Alcatraz, and you had a big ass event downtown in New York. You like this, you like that crazy stuff. I get it. All right, well, I got something crazy for you. Get that 18 by 18, Turkey. You get an 18 by 18, it don't matter what you put in that ring. It don't matter what style. They gonna have to fight. Yes, more interactions for damn sure. No doubt. It's gonna test their mettle. It's gonna test their knowledge of the sport, their abilities, their skill inside that ring. You know, because look, you do that, the sport gonna change real fast. It's gonna change real fast, man. I've been saying this for years, man. Shrink that ring. Make it one size fit all. Yes, one size fit all. Now, I will say this, the heavyweights, right? If the heavyweights, because they big, they huge now, pause, they get in the 20 by 20, it's like fighting in the 18 by 18 because they take 1 or 2 steps back or 1 step and a half a step back. They're along the ropes because they just big creatures. They big ass humans, you know? So heavyweight boxing, you know, I feel like they always in 18 by 18, and that's the reason why we get such good heavyweight fights nowadays. But these smaller fighters, yeah. These track stars, yeah. All that fake boxing y'all doing, shrink that ring, Turkey. Hey, you heard it here. Shrink that ring. 20 by 20 is standard, but you get 18 by 18? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, then you earning your money. Then you earning your money. Absolutely. 18 by 18? Hey, make it happen. Make it happen, Turkey. Anyways, man. Hey, that's it. That's my time. Look, I'm going to let y'all know. I'm going to give y'all some tips in fighting in a smaller ring. You better start with the boxers. You better start running backwards. Yeah, you run forward. You run 3 miles forward. Yeah, get that mile in between and run backwards a mile. See how them legs feel then. Start running backwards. See, you wonder why you would see video of Ali running backwards. Yeah, you got to learn from the greats. You got to learn from the greats. That's what you do. That's what I did. I ran backwards. Yeah, I ran side to side too. Yeah, side to side. Side to side. You got to get that in too. Side to side. Yeah, I know we do that in practice. Oh, we do that in practice. Those C-steps. Oh, yeah, we do those in practice. Absolutely. But, hey, start running backwards. Get them legs stronger. Yeah. Leave that bench press alone and get on them squats. No doubt, because you're not sure what type of surface. Because you know Turkey, he watch everything. So you know he watching these vids. You know he watching these vids. Anyways, I holla at y'all, man. I'm out. That's my time. Peace.